ranks we start to flow. With every tip the game we know. Elite FPL, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go. We analyze, we create. Every game week we debate. From the captain to the late. Moves that make us celebrate. Points and transfers we all crave. Following leads to the brave. In this league it's more than a game. Fantasy football's true aim. Fantasy football's true aim. Elite FPL, the lights they glow. Through the ranks we start to flow. With every tip the game we know. Elite FPL, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go, let's go. We analyze, we create. Every game week we debate. From the captain to the late. Moves that make us celebrate. Points and transfers we all crave. Following leads to the brave. In this league it's more than a game. Fantasy football's true aim. Elite FPL, the lights they glow. Through the ranks we start to flow. With every tip the game we know. Elite FPL, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go, let's go.
Hello, I'm going to purposely try to not be as sabotagey and boring this episode of Elite FPL. Steve-O, how's it going, man?
Don't talk to me yet, Jace. I'm trying to...
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't aware we were going live.
Yeah. What do you mean? We're going there live at 8 o'clock. We're 8 minutes late.
Yeah. We are on X. Yes, we are on X.
We are on X. Follow us on X if you're not already. And follow us on our socials and join the Discord as per usual. Majority of people don't subscribe to the show that watch the channel. So if you are watching and one of those people, hit the subscribe button.
And that's just the people in Discord, Jace. So
that's just the people in Discord. Right. So we have Matty Winnerlots in the chat. Henry I'm sorry, Henry. Kaninen. Is the dots above the A like Kaninen? I'm guessing. Clickers is here. We've got hardcore. We've got animations.
can I just say this? It's Kickus, not Clickus. You've called him Clickus.
It's not Kickus. It's Clickus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Spell. I thought it was K-I-K.
K-L-I-K-K-U-S.
Well, then you are correct, and I'm the one.
I mean, unless that's a capital I before the lowercase I, then
Kickus. Let us know.
His name's Clickus. All right. His
Yeah.
name's Clickus. The second was almost fluent. Oh, nice. Oh no, Steve-O. Oh, sad face. Clickus is upset, man. Oh no, Steve-O. You've got it all wrong, man.
Well,
You've got it all wrong. Steve, I love the black hole that you're in. It's amazing.
yeah, I really like the
It
fact
looks a
that
lot
I have
better
got
now.
a bright bloody light in my face. And
You've
I'm
got
kind of
the
behind
way
it.
the lighting is. It brings the color out on your skin. It's like you've been out. It's like you've been like tanning down the old beauty salon.
Hopefully, some women are watching. You never know.
Oh yeah, hopefully, yeah. He moisturizes women. Honest, silky smooth.
You joke, but no, that is actually true. So
Nivea for men. There we go. Yeah. Where do we get there? Okay. So we are previewing Game Week 9. Game Week 9 for both me and Steve-O is going to shape up to be quite different. Steve-O's team is pretty much set. He's got an idea of what he might not do. Are you spending points, Steve-O?
Well, I did it the other day, didn't I? I did the -4.
-4?
Yeah. Foden,
oh, you did do a -4. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's the early onset amnesia.
and the funny thing is that neither Saliba has gone down in price and Saka, he's gone down in price, but Foden hasn't gone up. So
guess who's in chat? One of our first viewers, Nuclear Atoms. He's come back.
Where's he been? I used
Hello, it's been a long while since I tuned into an FPL show properly, says Nuclear Atoms.
Why? What's going on?
Well, he's probably having a detox, mate. He's probably having a proper detox
because I was on, for anybody that isn't aware, I was on the Locked In FPL podcast with Nima last night, and I used the picture that Nuclear Atoms sent me for a display of what my players have done in the past, which have actually helped me with my rank. And I don't know what else to say to that. By the way, I've just seen your message, by the way. I'm not going to reveal what you said, but I've just seen your message.
Yeah. So just before so we take the little one, the 7-month-old, to day like nursery Monday, Tuesday. Mal has to go to the office Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, we have him at home while Mal works from home. And then Friday, Mal's off. So basically, he goes 2 days a week to nursery, and he just picks up bugs, and there's loads of kids there, and he's just picked up another cold, the bug, like the snotty nose, and of course when a baby, because he is 7 months, has a snotty nose, and they're on their back, they just every now and again they have a struggle to breathe, and they're coughing, and it's like, oh man, it's just. And I think he rolled over and hit his head on one of the bars on the cot. We've got these pads that go along the cot to stop him from doing it, but like there's one tiny bit where he crawls. That he doesn't crawl, but he like scuffles to the bottom of the cot, and if we don't see him on camera in time, he'll roll, and he just rolled into the wooden bar. It's not obviously caused him any damage, just probably scared him more than anything else. Yeah. And of course he started crying, and then I was like, oh god, gotta go in there and then just like soothe him and do everything needed to calm him down. And now he's asleep. And then my oldest, I put her to bed at like 7:45. And she's all excited now because I've just got her a TV in her room. I went on Facebook Marketplace earlier today, found a TV for 40 quid, absolute bargain. Drove around to pick it up, put it in her room. She's so over the top now because she's ecstatic that she's able to play Minecraft and Plants vs Zombies in her room. Only on weekends, mind, not on a school day. Only on weekends. But yeah, I digress as always. I'm sorry.
Can I just interject? You digress, and I'm sure I can see him now. FPL Have a Beer will be marking us down. If anybody hasn't seen it, in all seriousness, FPL Have a Beer, his first ever video was a tier list of his content creators that he personally either watches, have watched, is aware of, and well, he features us quite highly. Surprisingly, I don't know why, but he features. In fact, I can't even believe we even made into his list.
Do you know what? FPL Have a Beer. I quite fancy a beer. Be right back.
Is Jason actually coming? Because you see, Jason goes for a beer. I'd rather just go and slip my wrists. So, can't be talking about that on a live stream. bit of dark humour there. But I don't even know what Jason has got up on screen at the moment. Is that my team up on screen? I don't even know. I think it's his team because he did a -8 to bring in 8 Nuri, Foden, Jimenez. But the purpose of tonight's show is to see if he's going to be free hitting tonight. We're going to be asking him the big questions. We're going to be asking him the questions, whether or not he'll be free hitting. I'd rather get you guys. In fact, I'm going to put a poll up while Jason isn't here to see if should Jason start a poll. Always the same. Start a poll with should Jason wildcard. Yes or no?
Go down really well with that pot of pineapple I just eaten.
There we go.
Should
There
Jason
we go.
wildcard? You joking, right?
Oh, sorry, wildcard. No, I didn't mean wildcard.
Whoa.
I should end that. Let's just end that there. That's the wrong. Should Jason
Yeah. Just
free hit, unless you already have Jason, so this would be a waste of time. But don't reveal anything.
So
Should-
I have got this, Steve-O. Would you like to show the crowd? I've got this.
I know they won't be watching, but will Unbooking the Territory be watching this? Because I have no. What is that, Jace?
Hawkstone.
Hawkstone.
Ring any bells?
It just again reminds me of the Peep Show quote.
What?
There's a scene in Peep Show where basically Big Sue says, "Oh, it's the Hawksmoor," and I'm just doing that in my head right now. That's how much of a loser I am,
no.
just constantly
It's,
quoting.
It's Hawkstone Lager, which is from Diddley Squat. Basically, it's from
Diddly squat.
Yeah, it's actually brewed in Bourton on the Water, which is Gloucester, just near Cotswolds, near the Cotswolds. It's Jeremy Clarkson's beer or lager, I should say, and 4.8. Yeah, paid through the nose for it when I went to his shop.
I've got to do the joke from The Office. Yeah, I think
There we go. There you go. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Steve-O.
I think the local brewery is Courage, actually.
Curries.
Don't worry, it's just me. I'm obsessed with The Office and Peep Show and In Between Us, and if anything comes on, you were just doing The Office. Probably is Courage, actually. One of the best quotes.
Bring my joy back to the game by free hitting, absolutely.
Is there any chance of you doing it, James, in all seriousness?
Yeah, I'm doing it. There's no chance. I'm actually doing it.
Well, let's end the poll. Right, okay.
I'm actually doing it. 100%
We're ending the poll now,
it.
even though 58%.
4%, 4 votes. Oh no, that was a wild card. Sorry, 19 votes for the free hit. Okay. Isn't it ironic? Nuclear Atom says that Jeremy Clarkson always said he hates manual labour, but then he became a farmer. Did he say he hated manual labour? I'm sorry, I didn't know about that.
Well, if he has done, then.
But yeah, Steve-O looks like he's got professional lighting today. He's upped his game. He's like.
Well, the good thing is, I don't know if you can see the PlayStation controller in the background. You can see my Corey Wayne book there. You know, that's my Radox.
So big shout out to FPL Averbeer as well.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send me the link to that video, Steve-O, and I'll check it out. And
the thing is, can I just say this now? In all seriousness, I very, 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 very rarely subscribe to anything. They have to continuously produce content which I'm enjoying. So a lot of I'm only subscribed to 9 channels, and I'm not talking about FPL here. In fact, I'm only subscribed to FPL Juice and Trigger Lips from an FPL point. Oh, and Black Box. That's 3. So the other 6 are just one's a Call of Duty streamer who I don't watch anymore. I'm probably going to unsubscribe to him because I just don't bother watching. There's another guy called Billy Mayhem who's absolutely fantastic, who vlogs about going to underground metal shows and just getting a bit like you now, drinking beer. And the reason why I subscribe to these guys is they continuously produce content which I really, really enjoy. So I just hit the subscribe button. So if FPL beer meets beer, if he continues producing content at the same level as his what was it called, deadline stream video and the selected tiers, I'm going to watch the other one at some point, or listen more specifically into the next video. And yeah, you may have one new subscriber. Brilliant. It's all about
your tone is so funny.
God.
Man United is playing at the moment. I haven't got it on because I don't want to obviously be distracted with what's going on here.
Distracting you from your free hit decision.
Distracting me from my free hit decision. But
have you actually hit the free hit? I
haven't hit the free hit, no.
But you are going to be, and you are going to.
I will be, yeah. So that, we can have we could have a play with it.
To be honest, I'm not gonna mess about it. I only really want to be here for about an hour because
sounds good.
Absolutely, and so do you. I'm completely streamed out this week. I'm doing a podcast with Ray tomorrow, and not on here. It's just to do with something else. Then I'm streaming on Saturday. Then we got the all day, which I'm hoping you can join, but we'll talk about that afterwards. Then we got the all day on Sunday. It's going to be a long week. So I kind of just get that out of the way. But yes, we're gonna try and help Jason with a free hit team and also go through our.
Well, no. You're going to try and sabotage me in my free hit team, I'm sure.
No, I to be completely frank, I've never ever tried to sabotage you. I've always legitimately, like I said.
Okay. So let's just start then. Let's just start with my team right now as it is. This is my team right now. Raya in goal. We've got Gabriel, Nuri, Lewis, Saka, Foden, Palmer, Rodgers, Mbuemo, Raul, and that's Raul Jimenez and Haaland. Now, for those of you who don't know, I brought in Raul Jimenez, Foden, and Nuri for Solanke, Brennan Johnson, sorry, and Kanate. Why did I say Rian? Oh my god. It's my brain's all muddled up. So I'm actually happy to go back to having Johnson, Solanke, and Kanate instead of Nuri, Foden, and Raul Jimenez from next game week onwards. So a free hit, it would actually be quite nice in that respect. It will remove the -8 that is on my account at the moment, and also allow me to deal with Saka. I quite fancy Salah this week. I'm not gonna lie, I do fancy Salah. So players that we don't want in that team.
Let's just pause you there. Why do you fancy Salah?
I've just got a feeling. Salah's gonna do something, mate. I just got this vibe.
Well, if you don't put him in your free hit team, then you're a fool because
I know.
You've clearly got. So you have to do that.
Yeah,
then. So that's
yeah.
If I'm doing
let me just remove. Can we just kill? Okay, you finish what you're about to say, and then I'll say what I was
going to say is, if I'm looking at your free hit team, as Andy Martin said, you're looking at the home teams predominantly, and your immediate ones that you're 100% having in are going to be Salah. That's done. That's one midfielder slot gone. Palmer from Chelsea. That's 2. You have to have Palmer from Chelsea. That's a brilliant fixture against Newcastle. I would also say a Man United play against West Ham. God, that show. I'd then also say Bowen from West Ham. That's 4 players. And then
you go with Bowen, yeah?
Oh, yeah. And then Mbuemo, that makes you 5 midfielders for them.
Well, okay. Let's start off then. It's with just sticking some players in. So how's Bowen's performance been as of late? So
brilliant.
He's scored against Ipswich. He didn't do anything against Tottenham. Game week 8. In game week 6, he got 2 points. In game week 5, he got 2 points. I mean, he's on 2 goals, 3 assists in 8 game weeks. And the rule against lesser opposition.
Fair enough. Which Man United are?
Apart from the assist against Man City, but other than that, it's Crystal Palace and Ipswich.
Yeah.
Fulham. So I don't know about Bowen, man. I'll be honest. I'm on the fence with Bowen.
I'm just looking at teams with favourable, decent fixtures.
Yeah.
And I find that Bowen...
I almost feel like McNeil was a better option than Bowen.
God. Really?
Well, not well. I would put him up there as probably the same.
Against Fulham?
Yeah.
I think Bowen is by far the better option. In fact, I'm going to try and get the audience interacting here. Audience...
Lyndon's in chat. Lyndon, I do not agree with Steve-O. Bowen and Salah are not locks on free hit. You still want 3 strikers, obviously, first. Why would you have Bowen over Chris Wood? Ridiculous.
What, against the Leicester team where that game's going to end 1-1?
Chris Wood scored.
I think that you've got to look at the you got to look at the bigger pie. You got to look at the bigger picture here.
Garnacho 6.2.
I'm looking at teams which are going to be scoring really
in
high.
In Bremo for me is got to be right.
Yeah.
In Bremo, Palmer, Garnacho, Rodgers.
Haaland's an absolute lock as well.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm only saying Salah because Jason said he wants Salah. I'm not.
I've got Salah in. I've got Salah, Rodgers, Mbeumo, Palmer, Garnacho. Haaland's a lock.
Yep. Haaland's a lock.
Gvardiol?
Yes. Yep.
Instead of Lewis?
Yes. Yep.
I think 3-man City is probably a good idea, right?
Absolutely.
What 3-man City though?
Well, again,
2 defenders.
It's either 2 defenders or one of each striker, midfielder and defender. Or you could go goalkeeper. Forget goalkeeper. Don't worry about that. Because I'd be having Sanchez of Chelsea.
Flecken in goal, surely?
No. I think Sanchez could be the one, or Pickford.
Sanchez? What, for
Chelsea? Sanchez, you got Pickford. Who else is there for good thing? Potentially Martinez. Potentially.
Oh yeah, Martinez is not a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
So Foden, Gvardiol. Oh, people are saying, "Come on, the fixtures of what?" Yeah. So the thing is, everyone's going to have their own thing with this team, right? Everyone's going to be Chris Wood. Leicester away.
See, it's funny because Lyndon's saying here the fixtures for everything else is otherwise horrendous. Yeah, but we can only work with these 10 fixtures. It's not like we're creating a wild card team. This is literally for this specific game week.
It's for this specific game week. So let's just look. So I don't want Gabriel against Liverpool. Right, defenders wise, it'd be good. I see Trent. To me, this seems like a good idea.
But it's away at Arsenal. I don't understand this.
Yeah,
you seem to think that it's got 0-0, 1-1, or 1-0 either way written all over it. History doesn't suggest that, but the way these two teams are playing at the moment, it's going to be low scoring. I think it'll be an entertaining low scoring game.
Would you have Son? I think I'm going to go with Son.
Son over who?
Crystal Palace. I'm just looking now.
Well, the history suggests that Tottenham are going to batter them.
Yeah, I think Son could be a good option. Because also I want differentials.
Absolutely. But remember, Son may not be
3-5-2, 3-5-2 formation. Son will be playing.
Yeah,
he came on.
Will,
he played.
I'm just. No. He's not in tonight's squad because he's not playing. He's not fit.
He's just rested. Played 69 minutes against West Ham.
I'm talking about tonight against whoever they're playing in the Europa League.
Yeah, but he's just being rested for that, right? You'd have thought.
No, Postecoglou has come out and said he's injured, or word to the effect.
He's injured.
He's not fit enough, he said.
We've got press conferences tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I would be confident he probably plays against Crystal Palace, but I'm just making you aware that he's deliberately not being put in the squad because he's not fit enough. Again, a fake injury. But away from home, Tottenham have won 1, drawn 1, lost 2, scored 7, conceded 6. So they score goals away from home. Palace don't really concede any
Thing
at
is,
home.
without Salah, it frees up a lot. If I don't have Salah, it frees up a lot.
Can I just give you Crystal Palace's home fixtures so far? The last 4.
They're playing away,
2-0
though.
to West Ham. Yeah, no, I know this. I'm just giving you
Crystal Palace. Sorry, Crystal Palace at home. Spurs are away, is what I meant.
They conceded 2 against West Ham, 2 against Leicester, and then they drew 0-0 with you lot, and then they lost 1-0 to Liverpool. I don't think it's going to be that easy a game. Do I expect Tottenham to get through with the win? Yeah. But it ain't going to be...
Ain't going to be a walk
I just can't see it.
Martinez or Sanchez? Martinez. Bournemouth. Yeah, Martinez. Would you go Watkins? I think I might go Watkins, you know.
Striker-wise this week. So, I mean, Chris Wood, yeah. Jamie Vardy, yeah. Watkins.
Watkins, Haaland, Solanke is what I'm thinking.
I wouldn't be going anywhere near Spurs. I've
got Son.
But this is my point. I think there's better options. They're against Crystal Palace away. It's not an easy fixture, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm. That's all
Jackson for Chelsea against Newcastle.
Good option, yeah. Very good option. Newcastle are pants.
There's Visser as well.
But he may not start. Just come back from injury, played a few minutes the other day.
Wow, Jimenez has been brought in by lots of people.
Well, he's in form, isn't he? That's why you brought him in, wasn't it?
I thought I was being a bit diff.
No, he's on form, but he's Everton away. It's a rubbish fixture. The history even suggests it's a rubbish fixture as well. I'll tell you the fixture. If you want a punt, the fixture that you want to be looking at based on just history alone is Brighton and bring in one of their attacking players.
What?
Matoma. No. One of their midfielders, but obviously they're guaranteed starter.
I'm not wasting a midfield slot on that.
Well, then it's either Welbeck or nothing. If you're not willing to come off that, because Brighton's history against Wolves is outstanding. Annoyingly. Lots of goals, and I mean lots of goals. Even this potential punt on Jorginho Rutter. Last 3 fixtures, 7.
You bought Foden in, didn't you?
6. Yeah. This Jorginho Rutter at 5.5. Seriously, Jace, if you want a differential who's on form, playing against a Wolves team that concede a lot, and the history backs Brighton, if you're looking for funds, he's 5.5. I'm just telling you the facts that I've got at hand here.
Welbeck.
Again, Welbeck is a.
No, who do you say to bring in?
Jorginho Rutter. He's behind Matoma on the midfielder list for Brighton.
I think City double up in defence is a good option. Who would you have with Lewis and Vardiol?
Yeah, they're the safest ones. You just don't know who else is going to be playing for
Lewis and Vardiol. Okay, so I'll be playing a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2. Chat 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2.
Shall I do a poll?
Yeah, do a poll.
Dan, good luck. Dan, if you want to jump on. Dan, if you want to jump on Discord, you can do. He says Welbeck had a bad injury, but he's come out and said he's fine. He's come out and said he should be playing. 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 on Jason's.
Get Foden is the ultimate differential this week. Foden, Palmer, Mbeumo, Son, Rodgers out because I've got Watkins in. Do you rate Watkins?
He's up against his former club. He didn't play in the Europa League. He was subbed on, guaranteed to start against Bournemouth. He's got a 60%.
What's the most goals he's got?
He's in form.
He scored 2 against Everton. Yeah, I think Watkins could be good.
If I'm looking at strikers this week, you've got a pool of, Wood.
I'll go Watkins, Haaland, and one other.
So you go 3-4-3 then?
Wow, defending.
I think a 3-5-2 is better.
Well, the 2 would be Watkins, Haaland then.
Yeah, there we are.
Son and Mbeumo, Palmer,
Same as me.
Foden. Salah.
It's obsessed. Oh, here we are. Nuke Adams already straight in there. He's confirmed that Welbeck won't be fit for this week. So there we are. Welbeck is out. The interesting news will be about Son.
Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson and Salah would actually work. So right. I do want Salah.
Well, we've got that as a lock. Just we don't need to worry about Salah. That's a lock. But the problem is that it's just depleting your.
Well, I've got a lot of.
Because I didn't realise your squad value was $1 million less than me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Probably all the hits I've been taking.
Well, no, because your value still goes up. Like Michael Keane's already gone up by 0.3, I think, for you. Didn't you get him at 3.9 or 4 million? I can't remember.
Greaves, restore them. 4 million. Oh, I ain't got enough money for this.
That's the thing. You want to have a really cheap bench as well to get as much money as you can.
Yeah.
That's the.
So what's the cheapest bench? What's it like?
Well, it's just going to be your 4 million goalkeeper and then 4 million.
3.9 million.
The 4.5 players. FPL Alex the Kid saying, what about Sells of Nottingham Forest for your goalkeeper? Yep.
Sells.
I think that Sanchez, for me, is personally, in my opinion, the goalkeeper to go for this week. Even potentially a Nana. I'm just looking at save points here.
Sells is 4.5. I mean, Vardiol for me has got to be Vardiol, right?
If you're going double live, you've got to go triple Man City.
Yeah, but Vardiol, Lewis, or Foden. Vardiol, Lewis, or I'm taking Foden out.
Oh dear.
Am I?
When he bangs in that goal and assist. Oh, and what did I tell everybody on Nima's stream last night?
No, I'm taking Watkins out.
Taking Watkins out.
I'm going to take Watkins out, put Rodgers back in.
Rodgers? I'd rather for 5.5 go for that punt in that Brighton player in Rutter.
Never heard of him.
I get you've never heard of him, but he's in form at the moment for Brighton, and the history suggests Wolves are going to get battered by Brighton. Even current form suggests that Wolves are gonna. They've conceded 11 goals away from home, whereas Brighton at home haven't lost. They've scored 7, conceded 5.
What other options for City? I'm just gonna go Vardy, Lewis, and Haaland. I'm not gonna do Foden.
Vardy, Lewis, and Haaland. So double.
Yeah, and then
defense.
I'll do.
Yep.
I think Garnacho could be a good one.
It's only because West Ham. I think Man United are better away from home, and he's performing really well for Man United. He's going to start, unless he's playing tonight again. I will have a check, but I'm expecting Garnacho. It's either a toss-up between him or Bowen. And admittedly, obviously, Bowen being at home is probably the pig. But so you're winning 1-0 at the moment. And it was Ericsson, of all players, that got the goal. Garnacho is playing. He's on the left. And then you've got, well, it says here, Mazraoui. Bloody hell. Mazraoui in the middle, and then Rashford to his right. Mazraoui. The thing is, because you lot are playing now in the Europa League, it probably will have a detrimental effect against you guys. So I'd probably just avoid. I would avoid them, personally. And Tottenham's team tonight, Tottenham's team is a mixture of, it's predominantly just a second string, apart from Maddison, Udogie,
Bentancur. You say this is a doubt, right? This is a doubt.
He's not a doubt. He started the last game, but the problem is that he's coming back from injury. Again, I think this is just, again, from my personal point of view, this game week. I just think that, we're going to move Man City aside there. Chelsea have got a really good fixture. They've won tonight 4-1 against whoever it was in the Conference League with their second string team. They've got Newcastle at home, who are terrible at the moment.
Jackson. I don't know if I want Jackson.
No, you want Palmer.
No, I've got Palmer.
You've already got him.
Yeah.
Sanchez then.
Sanchez in goal.
I think, yeah.
So then that will leave me 10.6 for a defender and a striker.
10.6 for a defender. What's your team? And as it stands right now?
It'll be Lewis, Keane for Everton, unless I get someone better, and then a blank. And then it's Salah, Rodgers, Buemo, Palmer, Foden, Haaland, and blank.
Henry saying Newcastle is good whenever they want to really try. Yeah, they were at home. They're away from home. They're not great. Dan's saying there that Wolves won't get battered against Brighton. History suggests it. I think, in fact, this will shock you, Dan, but the history between Brighton and Wolves is
Keep
as
Jimenez.
follows.
Would you keep Jimenez?
No. No, I wouldn't. Just load up. So this is Brighton versus Wolves, right? Listen to this. Wolves 2, Brighton 3. Brighton 6, Wolves 0. Wolves 1, Brighton 4. Brighton 0, Wolves 0. Wolves 1, Brighton 0. Brighton 3, Wolves 2. In all competitions.
There's no 3.8 goalkeepers.
So 3.9. I don't think it's 3.8.
Is there a 3.9?
I
don't think there is a 3.9.
Delving deep into the dungeons there.
Is there a 3.9 goalkeeper? I don't think there is there? Value, form, value, points, price, form.
Alex the Kid saying, I think Welbeck should
There's
start.
no
Well, we've had
3.9.
confirmation that apparently he's been told he's not playing.
Who's been told he's not playing?
Nuclear Atom said that the manager's come out and said that Welbeck won't be playing this weekend.
Oh, lovely.
So, so then let's start again. Who have you got in goal?
So it's Sanchez.
Yep.
Or I'm thinking.
Don't worry about that. So you got Sanchez in goal at the moment, and then who's your back three?
Well, Lewis and Keane at the moment with a blank.
So you're not going Vardy?
No, because I got Foden.
All right, you're now going back to that. So then who's your midfield five?
Salah, Rodgers, Mbeumo, Palmer, Foden.
You don't need Salah. You don't need him. You do not need Salah.
He's going to do bits against Arsenal.
Dan, talk to Jason. Come on Discord. Tell Jason's a fool. Ice G backing me up here. Punt on Bowen. It's not even a punt. Bowen is a great pick. Alex the Kid saying, I thought you were going to be taking some risks on low-owned players. Yeah, but you don't want to be going too
Salah
risky.
is low-owned.
No.
Serious play.
No. Harry Dawson, why wouldn't you get Wood? He's the informed striker. Crap fixture. Leicester away, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. And there's better strikers to have this game week, Watkins being one of them.
Watkins, Haaland. 5, so I got 5 man midfield, so I need... I think Son.
By the way, anybody brand new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button. Come on. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this.
Defense.
I wonder if I could create a free hit team while we're sitting around here doing nothing while Jason's doing this. I wonder what kind of team though, then I can get rid of him. And then certainly from my point of view, I'd be going, well, I'd probably bring in Vardy for Lewis in my free hit team if I was to do it. Go up there. And then who's the other decent team with decent fixture of a high chance of a clean sheet? I'd probably say Aston Villa. It's got the best chance of a clean sheet. Probably against Bournemouth. Let's just go with Digne. Let's just go with Digne for a laugh. Because I'm going to have Haaland and Watkins up top. And then Jared Bowen in there versus Man United. That's who I'd be going with, Jace. Jared Bowen, I think he's almost virtually a lock for me. They're up against United, tied after Europe. They're away in Europe as well, remember. And then, yeah, I'll go with that for a 4 million goalkeeper. Well, that would be Fabianski, wouldn't it, for 4 million? Get him in there. And then a 4.5 forward, which is that lock.
You hear me, Steve-O?
In fact, who's the cheat? In fact, I'll go with what's his face?
Steve-O. Steve-O. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Well, why you fucking answer me, man? I lost connection 2 times then.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
So I've been speaking to myself for the past 10 minutes.
No.
Oh. No, I couldn't do that. No. But my midfield, if I'm doing this, is Bowen and Mbeumo, Palmer, Foden. And well, to save money, I'd go with that Rutter. Bowen's a great shout this week, Jace, I think.
Okay, so leaves me no money for